Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Workbench Power Rack as it comes as a standalone rack, including all of the various attachments and the Lat Tower option, which gives you access to both a high cable and a low cable pulley. Throughout this video, I'll also be showing many of the exercises that are possible on the rack and all of the exercises that we can do with the various attachments. Let's start off with what you get with the Power Rack out the box. Starting with this, the multi-grip pull-up bar, which as you can see has a variety of different handle positions ranging from horizontal, neutral to 45, narrow and wide to really allow you to work your back, biceps and shoulder from a variety of different positions. Moving back into the rack, we have these adjustable support bars, which are great if you find that you typically work out alone at home, whether you're squatting, doing overhead presses, and you want peace of mind when it comes to safety, so that if you need to let go of the bar or you reach failure, the bar will rest on these supports and not fall down to the ground. These are ideal because we can adjust them and change the height depending on the exercise that you're doing. Take, for example, a squat. You'd measure the lowest range of the squat, where the bar would rest on these, adjust them, and then when you unrack that bar and go into a squat, you know that even at that bottom of the rep, if you start to bottom out, you don't have the strength to push all the way back up. In other words, you've reached muscular failure. You have that safety to be able to lower the bar on here and exit safely. They're also great when performing the likes of shoulder presses, where we can adjust them a little bit higher so that the bar can rest at the lowest position of that rep. We also have these adjustable J-hooks that we can reposition anywhere from the front, the back, facing in, facing out on the machine, depending on which exercise you're doing. So together with the J-hooks and the safety bars here, you can really adjust the Power Rack to suit the exercise that you're doing, allowing for a full range of motion and lifting the heaviest weight that you might want to perform with, or the number of reps that you're going up to, knowing that you can at least rack back or the bar can support on the safety bars. One more thing, we have these are dip bars that come with the machine, and again, you can adjust them, remove them, have them inside the rack, have them outside the rack. These are great for performing body weight or weighted dips, whether with a dip belt or using a dumbbell between the knees to really add some resistance and work on those triceps. Okay, moving on. Let's take a look at the first of our many attachments to go onto the Power Rack, starting with the rope ring. Okay, now that we have the rope ring attached, you can see the benefit that this offers here in the sense that we can attach our battle ropes through here, giving us the security and the anchor down that it needs to be able to then perform speed ropes or battle ropes, whatever cardio-based or strength and endurance activity that you want to perform with such ropes. This will help keep it in place, unlike a dumbbell or kettlebell that, as we know, starts to shift and move with that force whilst we're doing it. So add this to your Power Rack and you have the option of then making full use of the battle ropes as part of your training. Here we have the ring attachment, which gives us two rings on the outer and inside facing part of the rack, which is great if you're using resistance bands. Loop them around, perform a number of either exercises or warm-up mobility stretches. Again, just adding to the number of exercises and types of movements that you can perform on the Power Rack. We also have these weight storage horns that can be fitted on both the inside and outside of the rack. Now we have the resistance band pegs attached to the Power Rack. These comes in pairs, so you have the left and the right side, giving you 3 pegs, which is great because then you can attach the resistance band and wrap it around or just have it on one, depending on how much resistance you want to get from the bands. This is great when performing the likes of barbell squats, and you can attach the resistance band on each side, adding it over to the barbell, giving you additional resistance, especially as you rise up from the downward position. Here you can see we have the Landmine attachment added to our Power Rack, which also doubles as an Olympic barbell holder, allowing us to store the barbell vertically on the side of the rack when not in use. Now, when we release the lock handle here, we have a unidirectional attachment holder that we can lock the barbell in, and using the Landmine handle attachment as well onto the end of the barbell, you can see it has a variety of different handles, wide and neutral, to really allow us to work our back, especially our inner region of the back, shoulders and biceps, with a number of new exercises that we can add to that already totaling for the Power Rack. Here we have the step-up plate attachment added to our rack, which, as the name suggests, allow for a number of exercises such as dumbbell step-ups, box jumps, or to be able to elevate your feet or arms to perform the likes of dips or decline push-ups. Here we are with the Lat Tower option added to our Power Rack, or LTO as it's known, which as you can see has a top cable pulley for the likes of lat pull down, tricep presses, and also a lower cable pulley, great for performing the likes of curls or rows. Now, this is plate loaded, but you also have the option to add the weight stack here, giving you a total of 500 pounds maximum weight capacity. And down here, we have our bench extender already added on as well. This is an option that will allow you to lock the workbench into place, which is really good when performing the likes of bench presses, and you want to make sure that the bench is securely locked into place. The benefit of this bench extender also means that we can add our foot plate to it as well, which is great when performing seated rows, keeps your feet locked in and allows you to really anchor down to work the back. All right guys, there we have it. That wraps up our video for today, having a look at the Workbench Power Rack. We've seen it from the out of the box, ready to go, and everything that it comes with, plus all of the additional attachments that you can build up, including our Lat Tower option, to really make this a one-of-a-kind power rack for all of your workout needs at home. For more information, be sure to check out all of our equipment at powertec.com and also all of our socials for more of our workouts and to see what everyone is saying about us. Catch you back next time. Take care.